Welcome back to our pre-debate show. I am now joined by Abe Ortiz and Adam Kouhel. Abe, you're for president, and Adam, you're for vice president. So to kind of start us off, why are you two interested in running for these positions?
Yeah, well, first off, thank you for letting us come and kind of talk to us about all of these things. But we're running just because we want to increase the student experience on campus. We definitely think that nada es imposible, nothing is impossible, and we want to create those kind of resources and give the students the resources that they need to kind of expand. We want to inspire them, we want to imagine different possibilities, and we want to innovate with them as well. So,
definitely. Anything to add, Adam?
No, he covered it pretty well.
Perfect, yeah. So I don't know if you two have been with MUSG for a while, other reasons maybe why you're qualified for these positions, like if you are familiar with MUSG and how it functions.
Yeah, definitely. I can start out. So I think what's really unique about our candidacy for Abe and Adam is that Abe brings an outsider experience, and then I have been involved in MUSG for the last 2 years. I serve as a senator for the College of Business. But then also within MUSG, I've served as the chair of the academics committee, overseeing all the initiatives and student concerns that students have regarding academics. And then also serving on the student organization funding committee, overseeing hundreds of thousands of dollars that gets allocated to students and making sure that students have the resources to be able to live out their organization's vision and purpose.
Wow. Yeah, so we have two different perspectives that come from student experience just not being in MUSG, and then a student experience that's fully into MUSG. So kind of combining those and creating kind of the best solution to kind of getting students more into MUSG and creating that kind of transparency between both of them there.
That's always very important, transparency and being very accessible to the students.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So what would you two look into changing first if you're elected?
Yeah, definitely. So one of the most important things is kind of bridging the boundaries. So obviously, MUSG is often seen as this off-the-shore kind of organization, but we want to make sure that MUSG continues to stay accessible to the students, and then making sure that students are able to always come to us, and that we as MUSG are able to provide the resources to make sure that every student, regardless of their background or story, is able to come to Marquette and kind of have their own unique experience, because whether it's wanting to get involved in academics and be very focused on that, getting involved in different student organizations or club sports, MUSG is able to play a role every single time and every single step of the way, and we want to make sure to be able to do that.
Yeah, like our logo is, it's building a bridge between different communities, not just Marquette communities, but also Milwaukee communities, family communities, and just interpersonal communities there.
Very good. So obviously, you've worked with MUSG a little bit. They've made a lot of progress during their term, the current staff. And would you look into building upon any of the initiatives that they've tackled and any of the progress they've made?
Yeah, obviously Zach and Alia have done amazing things and have progressed the MUSG so much. And we want to continue those because we think it's very valuable of what they've done, especially with the Good Tenant, Good Neighbor initiative, the park initiative with the Near West Side. So continuing bridging those community kind of relationships that they've so awesomely done, but then also creating new ones, kind of building off of that community kind of area there.
Yeah, and definitely to add on to that, I think what MUSG has done over the last year has really kind of made those relationships with student organizations. Over the last year, student organizations have felt more comfortable, especially with the SOF process with changes that happened about 2 years ago, being able to come into that and just being able to really make those relationships. We're really proud of that.
It's great to hear you'll continue with what they've started. So to kind of end on a fun note here, we've talked about some more serious stuff.
Yeah.
All your voters are dying to know, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Oh my goodness. I only know Milwaukee by their food. So it'd probably be the Sprocket Burger from Cafe Benelux. It's like a fried egg, perfect sauce on it, little sweet potato fries on the side. Ugh. Delicious. I would eat it every day.
Very specific. I love it.
I think I know. Yeah.
That's okay, and I'll be probably more specific. Daddy's Soul Food and Grill right on 27th and Wells Street. Their mac and cheese is to die for. I could probably just have a bowl of that, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
But then I would probably put on a few calories.
Yeah, exactly.
Calories along the way.
It's some serious comfort food.
Yeah,
College students need it. Well, thank you for being here. Definitely remember to come to the debate on Sunday, and don't forget to vote on April 7th.